Morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all keeping warm and that you're doing well. And so, this is just a reflection type question, really. Lots of people I've been hearing are moving to Dubai, are moving abroad. It's always been something which I've been toying with the idea of, and the reason being, I was born in the UK. I've travelled quite a lot to different countries. I've never lived abroad. I've never spent like substantial time. My mum lives in Jamaica. My dad was from Ghana, so I've been to both of those countries. I think so. I've started contemplating whether it's a possibility or whether it's an idea. And one of the reasons is because when you get to a certain age, you have to kind of make a decision about your financial future and also about your living situation. Because when you get to by the time you get to retirement age, you're not going to be earning money in the same way as you did when you're pre-retirement. So you have to either have some form of like residual income that's going to always be coming in, even when you're retired. You might have children that are going to look after you. You might have a house that you already own. You may have businesses that are just going to continue to pay for you, or you might have a pension. There's loads of things. So depending on where you live in the world, it can be easier to live based on the money that you have. And that's just because of cost of living and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's one of the things that has got me thinking. I'm paying quite a lot of high rent and lots of bills at the minute. I can manage it, but only because I work really hard. I do lots of hours. But I'm thinking in the next 5 to 10 years, do I want to still be under this level of pressure? Or could I have a different life somewhere else? And I don't know. The things that are holding me back, and it's not fear, because I don't ever feel fearful. If you try something, it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I think the thing that is probably holding me back is I don't have a set idea of which country, possibly Ghana, but then you can't just think of a country in terms of because you've been on holiday there. And also, expenses wise, what would you do? Because certain countries, maybe I couldn't be a counsellor and earn enough money to live. There's things like that, but also way of life. I'm someone that even though the cold weather in the UK, even though the people can be a bit iffy, even though there's lots of things, I still, because I've lived here my whole life, I know how it works. I know how to navigate certain areas, certain things. So that's my biggest thing. If I go to another country and I'm always going to be the foreigner. I'm always going to be not have lived there as long as the people who have. Will I be able to navigate things as smoothly? And that's part of the challenge, you don't know. There's so many people. I watch vlogs of people that have traveled and they're having a good time. They've talked about the ups and the downs. So I think it's something I'm going to be thinking about in the next 5 years. It's not going to be Dubai. That's not a place that I'd want to live in. But where would you go if you had the opportunity to just up and move somewhere? Where would you go and why? That would be an interesting question to ask yourself, but also to put in the comments. Thanks for watching.